Okay. Show your friends. And show your teacher or your teachers. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Slide it back in. Okay, this is not, there's no story attached to this, it's just pure magic. Okay, so there's 3 cuts there. Okay. And all I'm going to do is show you 2 cards. Do you understand? If one is yours, you must tell me. So this one is 3 of spades. Is this your card?
No.
No. Okay, that goes there. And what card, what's your first name, Jenny?
Emma.
Emma, what card's that?
Don't know. 3 of something.
3 of spades. Check it again. Make sure.
Yeah.
And put it back down. It's not your card, is it?
No.
And we've got the 9 of diamonds. That's not your card
No.
either. Okay, now you've got a free choice between the 9 and the 3. Which one would you like?
The 9.
Okay, do me a favour. Put your hand on top of the 9 and take your other hand and turn it over the 3. Turn it over completely. And that's not your card, is it?
No.
Would it be amazing if I could make this 3 into that 9?
Yeah.
You ready? 1, 2, watch the 3.
Shut.
Now, check the 9 under your hand.
Oh my God.
That's so nice. I
That's
also
my
can't believe
Okay, we're here with John. This is John H. Tracy. He also happens to be an ex-welterweight world boxing champion. And there's the belt to prove it. All right, John?
Absolutely, yeah.
This is more of a traditional sort of sleight of hand magic trick with cards. As you can see, they're all completely different. It is a legitimate deck. You can mix them up if you want. A little bit.
I will.
Okay.
Shuffle, as we say.
Like the boxing shuffle.
That's it. I used to do it like this at one time.
Ooh, very fast. Very fancy. He's not just a good boxer, you know, folks.
That's the alley shuffle or boxer?
The alley shuffle. Is that the alley shuffle?
No.
Okay.
That's the John H.
John,
shuffle.
what you're going to do, John, is
Yes.
just take one out.
Yes.
Make sure it's a free choice.
Yes.
And have a look at the card.
I can do that.
Yes, do not
Yes.
show me. Are you happy with that card?
I certainly
You can
am.
change it if you want.
No.
And slide that back in for me. Excellent. Now, all we're going to do now is mix them up a little bit. Just randomly mix them up. Now, John, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you
Fancy footwork.
two cards,
Yes.
and if one's yours, we can't do the trick, but I can guarantee that one will not be yours. Okay. 2 of clubs. No, that goes sort of slightly to your right, but it's not your card, is it?
No.
And we have the King of Spades. Is this your card?
No.
Now you've got a free choice now, John, between the King of Spades and the 2 of clubs. Which one would you like to choose? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Put your left hand on top of the king. Left hand on top of the king. Turn the 2 of clubs over with your right hand. Turn it over completely. Now, we know this isn't your card, and we know that's a king, right? Would it be amazing if I could turn this 2 into the king that's under your hand?
I would be amazed.
That would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? So check the King of Spades. It's now your card.
Oh, done.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you what, you better Paul Daniels.
This is the explanation for the 2-card trick, McCoy's 2-card trick. I will say that I really use this all the time. I use this every time I go out to bat, actually. It's one of my staple workers. It's not that difficult to do. Here's the explanation. First of all, you have someone choose a card, and they take one, say it's the Queen of Clubs. Obviously I don't see this. When they put it back, you must control the card second from top. And hopefully most of you know how to do that. One way might be to have it in the middle, bring one card over, keep a break, and then double cut that to the top. Put the Queen second. The easiest way would be to do the tilt move, so you angle the top card this way. From the back you cannot see that. This goes in here, I push a few cards below so it looks like it's come out the middle, and the illusion is the card has gone into the middle, when in fact it's second from the top. There are many ways to get the card second from the top. Okay? Another way might be to break the cards. Okay? Double cut that to the top. So now it's on the top. You could actually get away with just slipping one over to the top, as long as you're casual about it. Another way would be to break at the bottom card and cut and drop the bottom card and then bring that to the top. This is just by way of explanation. There are many ways to do this. Once you're in that position, it's always nice that there's a card that contrasts with it, but it's not essential. This is where you say to the spectator, I'm going to put 2 cards down, and it's very important that none of the cards are yours. So I sort of feign a double left here. I do this sort of thing. Or sometimes I like to do the dingle double left, so I feign this thing here. But that is genuinely the top card, so I say, is this your card? And they say no. So I say, well, I'll put that slightly to your left. Before I go in to this next part, which is actually a double left, I joke with them and say, do you remember what that card was? And they usually say, of course I do. However, if you've been doing lots of tricks beforehand, they might say, well, I'm not too sure what it is. It's an added little convincer for me. I always sort of say, well, okay, check it. So they have a quick check, and it's the 5. Now you don't let them do that with the second card, but when they recreate the trick, they seem to say, well, I saw the cards on the table. I actually saw one of them. So then, their card's now on the top. So you do a double left. Actually, let's not use the jack, it's too close to the queen. You do a double left, which I'm not going to go into here. There are many ways to do a double left. And this is the 10 of diamonds. So that's the 5 of diamonds. And this is the 10 of diamonds. Is it your card? They say no. So that goes there. So this is now the queen. This is where it becomes very interesting. You say, I tell you what, choose one of the 2 cards, the 5 or the 10. There's a bit of magician's choice that goes on here. If they say, I'll have the 5, you say, well, I tell you what, turn over the 5 with your left hand and put your right hand on top of the 10. Okay? So they turn over this one and put the other hand on top of the 10. However, if they choose the 10, you say, are you sure you want the 10? Yes. You say, well, I tell you what, put your hand on top of the 10 and turn over the 5. Either way, you end up with this one face up and this one under their hand. Now, some people are scared of the top change. Nothing to be afraid of. Certainly top changes are very difficult to do right in front of somebody, but a little bit of misdirection, this is what I do. I pick up the 5 and say, well, here's the 5. It's not your card, is it? And then I point to this card and say, and that's not your card either. And they're sort of looking down here as I come back and do a top change. Okay, one more time. Everyone's different, everyone has their own little bits of misdirection. But there's the 5. Is this your card? No. And this is the 10, and that's not your card, is it? And they say, no. I do my top change. And I say, would it be amazing if I could turn this 5 into that 10? Now remember, they think there's a 10 under their hand. Take this extra deck here. They think that that's a 10 of diamonds. They think that this is the 5 of diamonds. So I say, would it be amazing if I could turn this 5 into that 10? Now, this gets a great reaction. Great reaction. And then the bigger reaction follows. I do this sort of thing. It's changed to the 10. Now they think the 10's there, so they're, whoa, what's happened? And then it sinks in. Some people sort of preempt it and they get even more excited. They say, no way. I say, well, check the 10. I always emphasize that. I always say, even though they can see the 10, I say, check the 10. Because obviously you could have 2 10s. Check the 10. They check. It's now their card. So it's quite a great. I think it's a great trick. To more experienced workers, it's not that difficult. It's just little bits that are put together. It's very fast, it's very snappy, and in walk-around magic we like quicker tricks rather than longer tricks usually. And as I say, this is done by me every time. Every time I perform close-up, I do this trick. packs a wallop, friends. It packs a wallop. Thank you. Hope you.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that part of routine. My overall series of books called McCoy's Miracles, and that's why I'd ask you to check out mccoysmiracles.com, where there are a series of books which all have a video performance and a video explanation. Again, mccoysmiracles.com. There's a series of books, How to Be a Mentalist. There are a series of books called McCoy's Miracles, which are mainly card magic, and there are a couple of books called In Mind, which is pure mentalism again, and a couple of books, Spectacular Sleight of Hand Card Miracles. So there's about 13 or 14 ebooks in all, very reasonably priced, I might add. Each book has at least 7 full routines, as I say, with video downloads and video explanations. I think it's a really great deal. I've been around for a long time. I don't know whether anybody knows me, probably don't, especially in the UK. I was many years in the States throughout the 90s and early noughties. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that, but I've been around a long time, over 40 years, as I say, practicing our art. Professional for about 24 or 5 years, 23 years. So I'm just trying to sort of, lots of my own ideas I'm just trying to put out there now, because I'm getting a bit old. So again, mccoysmiracles.com. A lot of the stuff is sort of original with myself, obviously with various themes which we all know about. But I think you'll get something out of these books and videos. As an added note, for any beginners, a lot of the stuff is for experienced magicians, but a lot of the mentalism could be approached by beginners, and certainly there are 2 books which deal with mentalism with playing cards from both the McCoy's Miracles and the How to Be a Mentalist series, which require no sleight of hand, or very little sleight of hand, and that could certainly be approached by beginners and novices, although the routines in all these publications, the routines are all very strong. So mccoysmiracles.com, have a go. Cheers.